I am audible or not? Okay, looks like I am audible. Thank you, Ganesh, for confirming that. Yeah, so as I was saying, WhatsApp released non-promotional template messages for the official WhatsApp API a couple of days back. And in this video, I'll be talking about the good, the bad, the ugly of the same. Like what repercussions it can have, how is it good for small business, how is it good for chatbot marketers, and all those things. Let me pull up my presentation. Yeah, I hope now it's audible again. Sorry, guys, it's my first time using this tool. I thought I experimented. Yeah, so the template message, these are the rules which were being applied to the template messages earlier. The only major change now being promotional messages are allowed in templates now. Template messages, rest all remain same. Categories, template categories are also same. Template approval time is also same. The costing is also same. Does that now you can send promotional templates as well? Yeah. So what is the good news? Now you can send promotional messages to your users. Here are some of the categories I listed. So some product recommendations for e-commerce. If you are into e-commerce, you can send your customers messages like, since you bought X, you might want to try out Y. Related products or people who bought this also bought this kinds of messages are okay now. Back in stock alerts, some product customer visited, customer wanted to buy. If that product was out of stock at that time, now you can send them notification on WhatsApp that the product is back in stock. Timely offers, limited time offers. So there are some offers which should be kept like timely. Uh, For example, if a customer has made a purchase on an e-commerce platform, e-commerce site, and within an hour of making that purchase, you can, if you send the template message like, okay, get 10% discount on the next purchase. So that is like a timely offer. So yes, I have covered it in upsell offer. That is an upsell offer, and that is allowed now. Privileged client offers, like somebody who is a very high paying customer. This is applicable for finance mainly. I'm speaking from that perspective. That suppose you have a customer who has insured their whole family using your services, you can give them some kind of offer on WhatsApp using this. And limited time offers are like, okay, the promotional kind of thing, like offer lasts only for X amount of time, 7 days, 10 days, or like things like that. Informational alert. So next webinar alert. This was one of the main alert which people were asking. Can we send next webinar alerts? So earlier it was not allowed, even though the user were ready to opt in for this. This kind of template was not getting approved from WhatsApp. It was being marked as a promotional template. So good news for webinar marketers. This is back now. And similarly, next event alerts is possible now. I am going to have to check for news alerts. I have some clients who are into like local news. So for them, I will be checking out if news alerts are possible as well now. Second good news is the value of authentic chatbot marketers will go boom. The people who are not spamming, what I mean by authentic chatbot marketers are the people who are not spamming, the people who are following the full funnel guidelines. They are going to get more valuable right away. So these are the good news. The bad news, be prepared for receiving. So as a user, be prepared for receiving dozens of unsolicited WhatsApp messages from businesses you never opted into. So don't don't think that okay, from where you are getting this message. There will be some people who will bypass all these guidelines, even though WhatsApp has warned people that unless someone opts in, you are not supposed to send messages to them. But then you know what is going on with SMSs, right? In India, especially. So yes, be prepared for receiving dozens of messages on WhatsApp, which will lead to a reduction in open rate of WhatsApp messages. So WhatsApp currently boasts of a 98% open rate, and that is the main USP, you can say, for people, for businesses wanting to move to WhatsApp, wanting to move their business to WhatsApp, because the open rate is so high. But when people start misusing it, when people start spamming the shit out of someone said it last night in one of the comments. So the open rate is going to take a hit. By how much I cannot say, but it will definitely take a hit, and it will impact the overall conversion rate as well. The lesser the people opening the WhatsApp messages, the lesser the conversion rate. Simple maths. Worst case scenario, this is just the worst case scenario, my perspective, totally my opinion. WhatsApp being misused to the extent of SMS is being misused in India. SMS open rates in India are less than 10%. On an average, 2 to 5%, I have noticed. Primary reason being the constant and uncontrolled spamming and blatant misuse of the medium. So I hope WhatsApp puts in some restrictions or strict guidelines regarding this, that it does not go to this extent. Now, best practices, how to make best usage of this freedom that WhatsApp has given us. So number one, don't send unsolicited promotional messages to anyone, right? To anyone basically. How would you feel? So in fact, even I do this. The moment I receive an unsolicited message from anyone, from any business on WhatsApp, I will just go there, I will just open the message and click report and block. So I have come to realize that same kind of thing many other people are also doing. I've seen people sharing in Facebook groups that they do this. Next is always take consent of the user before sending promotional content. So if the user has denied sending promotional content, like okay, no, I don't want any promotional content, then please don't send them. Steer clear of that. Remove them from your broadcast list when they ask you to stop. Keep sending value content. So this is a tip. Keep sending value content to the users consistently so that they don't opt out. If you keep sending consistently value content, the content which is valuable to them, if we are considering e-commerce, then you can suppose it's the e-commerce store is for home furnishings, and you keep on sending like tips and tricks and nice articles to read on home furnishings to them every now and then, and they seem to like it, then the chances are they won't opt out from your promotional content as well. If your clients are into finance, then keep sending some value content as an alert to them, so they don't opt out from your promotional content as well. This seems to work for email marketing. I am guessing the same will definitely work for WhatsApp messaging as well. Create a well-defined strategy to make the best use of this freedom without getting blocked. Yeah, so don't just do one-time broadcast. Think about a long-term plan, 15-day, 30-day plan. Prepare a complete campaign. So this is Facebook is calling it a full funnel messaging. So make use of that. Create a well-defined strategy and then use it. So now three main important points. Send expected messages only. People have already opted in. Let me do something about the window here. It's being hidden. Yeah, so send expected messages. I'm not sure if you can read it, but I will read it for you. People have already opted in to receive this information over WhatsApp. So send them expected messages only. Don't send them unexpected messages. Next is send relevant messages only. The messages are personalized to the, make sure the messages are personalized to the user. They contain valuable information and outline a clear call to action for the user. So if the messages are irrelevant, like you are sending a message to someone who never visited your store, you are going to get blocked. And third point is send timely messages. People receive these messages at a logical time. Yeah, so keep track of the time at which you send these messages to people. So as soon as someone makes a purchase, that is a good time because your business is very fresh in their mind. Don't message anyone like, okay, someone purchased something from you 3 months back and you are getting asking for feedback 3 months back. Don't do that kind of thing. Soon after engaging with the business or at a requested time. So suppose for timely messages only, suppose if someone has requested you to message some details at a particular time, then honor that. So these are some of the best practices. Now FAQs. In general, so I have shared this info with many people since yesterday on phone, over WhatsApp chat. People are asking me. So these are some of the questions I came across. Are all businesses eligible? Let me make it full screen. Yeah, are all businesses eligible to send non-transactional messages? Yes, as of September 15, 2021, all businesses are now eligible to begin sending these new type of messages. Do businesses need to obtain opt-in before sending non-transactional? Yes, it is best if you take opt-in consent. Basically, this is consent from the user before you send them any message, promotional content. Is there a new category for templates? So I already addressed this. There is no new category. The pricing is the same. And the last point is, how is the phone number quality rating derived? So the people who are already using WhatsApp API know that your number won't get banned right away if you spam people, but your quality, there is a thing called quality rating for your WhatsApp API number. If you keep spamming people, if you keep sending unwanted, irrelevant messages to people, some people are going to report and block you. So WhatsApp takes that feedback from those kinds of users and maintains the quality rating of your number. Suppose I don't know the exact percentages, but suppose X percentage of people reported you and blocked you for a campaign, then your quality rating might go down from green to orange, and the third one is red. So there are three levels of quality rating: green, orange, and red. Once you go to orange, you have some period of like 7 to 10 days to go back to green. If you don't improve and you keep getting blocked by people, then you will go to red, and your access to WhatsApp API will be very limited in that case. Yeah, so I have mentioned here examples include user feedback signals. So how does WhatsApp comes to know that you are spamming? So people are blocking you, reporting you, and on reporting, WhatsApp is also asking the reasons to the user that why do you want to block a particular business. So if they select that I never subscribe to this business or the messages are irrelevant, then WhatsApp is going to know that okay, you are doing some shady shit out there. So these are some of the FAQs. And before I end, let me stop this. Yeah, and before I end, I also want to announce that WhatsApp also released. Uh, it's in beta actually, but any now businesses don't need to verify their business manager, and they can get a limited access to the WhatsApp API without the Facebook verification. Now, what this limited access contains: session messages are free and unlimited. A business which is unverified will get at max two API numbers. Now, these are not the number of subscribers. These are your WhatsApp API number, your WhatsApp business API numbers that you can operate your chatbots on. And third is you will not get green tick access. So unverified businesses will not get access to green tick. And lastly, there is a limit of 50 template messages per day if you are an unverified business in unverified Facebook Business Manager. So yeah, and the process of signing up is the same. I guess most of you already have the link to obtain the WhatsApp API. If you don't and if you want to, then please contact support or email at hello@botbaba.io. And any questions, people who are watching right now? No problem. If you're watching at a later time as well, I will make sure to answer any questions in the comments. Yes, hi Unesh, how are you? Yeah, so even if you're watching at a later time, I will make sure if you have any questions, just drop down in the comments and I will make sure to answer to them. All right, I guess that is all from me. Thanks for watching. Bye.